Welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa. Get your education booklet in our daily newspaper, street sales, or at your school every Monday to Thursday for pre-primary up until grade 3. The lessons are for listening or watching online. Inside the newspapers, there is an insert of the lesson booklet. Please cut the top of the lesson booklet with a pair of scissors and fold it for ready to use. But there is more. We are also available on our online platforms, MyZone and Zoshi Facebook pages, and in addition, our website, Zoshi Online.
Good day, class. Today we are going to have a quick road safety lesson. Step 1. Always stop when you get to the road. Step 2. You have to make sure to look left, right and left again. And as soon as you don't hear or see any more cars, then you are free to cross the road. Remember everyone, look left, right and left again. Now everyone, I hope that you will continue to cross the road safely. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Hello everyone and welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa and thank you so much for joining me today. Our theme this week is a balanced diet and road safety. And before we get into anything grade 1s, we know that we need to sanitize. So let's take our sanitizer and sing our special sanitizing song. Sanitize every day so the germs can stay away. Sanitize every day so the germs can stay away. Yay! Good job, everyone! For today's lesson, we will be talking about vocabulary, sight words, and the number 20.
Follow us on MyZone Facebook Active Kids to watch your daily lesson and other fun activities with Zoe and Zoshi.
For our lesson now, boys and girls, let's all turn to page 17. On page 17, we are going to be doing vocabulary words. Now it's going to be our job to read our vocabulary words and then fill in the missing letters. After that, we are going to search for the vocabulary words in the word search below. Let's read the words together. We have the words fall, cut, bleed, cry, bandage. Well done. Let's read them again. Fall, cut, blood, cry, bandage. Now, if you check closely, this is exactly what happens when people are hurt. The first thing that happens is that they fall, just like the boy that is falling there. After that, you might hurt yourself with a cut. It can be a cut on your leg or your arm, and that one really, really hurts. After that, there might be some bleeding, so the word blood has been used. Remember, blood is red, and whenever you see blood, it shows you that you have been hurt very badly. then some of you, although you are big boys and girls, might cry. But that's okay. You can always fix a cut with a bandage. So this is why we have them in order. Today, we are going to be using these words for our word search as well as filling in the missing letters. We are only going to do 2 together. Now, the 2 words that we're going to do is or are fall and cry. So let's try and do them on the board. Now, if you take a look at the words fall and cry, you can see which words are actually, or letters that are actually missing. Here we have the word fall. So we are missing a letter here and a letter there. If you say the word fall, you will see that we're missing an A here and another L. I want you to fill in those missing letters and then check if they're correct. Then for the word cry, we have 1 letter missing, and that is the R. Now we have completed our 2 words, and the rest of them you have to do by yourselves. In the meantime, let's now move on to our word search. Now remember, we said that you have to do a word search by looking at the first letter of each word. So we have F as our first letter, and that's the one we're going to look for going across. We have one here. We also have an A and another L and an L. So we have found the word fall, which means we have to circle it. Now take your time when you're circling, boys and girls. Make sure it is neat and you go right back where you started. The next word we're going to look for is the word cry. Again, we need to take a look at the beginning letter. That way we know which direction to go. This time I'm going to check going down. I have found a C, there is an R, and there is a Y. So we have found the word cry. It's our job now to circle that word and then go right back where we started. So take your time with this exercise, boys and girls. I know it can be tricky sometimes, but if you are patient enough, you will find all your words in the word search. Now let's move on to the next page, page 18. On page 18, we are continuing with our words, but this time we have sight words. Remember, sight words are usually words that we often see and use when we are reading and writing, but it's good to practice them as well. Today's sight words are help, make, find. Well done. Let's say them again. Help, make, find. Good job. It's going to be your job to make sure that you first trace these words and then you write them. Please use the dotted line in the middle to help you for your size of letters. We're going to do this tracing together and then later on you are going to write them. So let's begin with the first one that we have. We have the word help. Now, as you can see, the first letter starts at the top and ends at the bottom. Please make sure that you use your dotted line so that you know the size of all your letters. I'm going to start at the top and I'm going to go down, following each trace line and round. The next one is across, round, and down. The next one is right down. Then the last one, we start by going down, up, and round. Now remember the rules of tracing. The first one is that you follow each trace line. And then the second one is that you press your pencil hard on the paper so that we can actually see what you are tracing. After that, the last and important rule is to make sure that you take your time. If you rush, the chances of you making a mess are quite high. So, take your time when you're tracing. Let's do the next one. It says down, up, round and round. Very good. Make sure that your letters, those ones that do not pass the dotted line, are the correct size. Then we go round, up and down. We start at the top for the next one. We go down and then we lift up our pencil, go to the dotted line and we say across and down. Then the last one we say across, up and round. So don't forget to take your time. I know sometimes tracing can feel very tiring, but it helps you with your handwriting. So if you're able to trace neatly, that means that when you are writing, you will be doing it neatly as well. Let's do the last one together. It starts at the top, but not quite on the line. It goes round, then down, straight down to the bottom line, and then across on the dotted line. So be careful with that one. The next one is going down and our dot. Then we have down, up and round. The last one starts below the dotted line and it goes round first, down, up to the top line and back down the same way with no gaps. So now we have traced our 3 words: help, make, and find. So it's going to be our job now to try and use at least 2 of these words in sentences. Remember, when you're making a sentence, you start with a capital letter and end with a full stop. I have made 2 sentences here with the word help for the first one and then the word make for the second one. My first one says, I like to help people. There's also a full stop. Let's read that one again. I like to help people. So you can use the word help to make your own sentence. Let's do the next one. It says, you can make the bed. Let's read it again. You can make the bed. So, take your time when you're making your sentences. Make sure that they make sense before you write them down. I hope you use both your vocabulary words and your sight words as we go along this week. Have fun, and I'll see you when you're done after the advert break.
Do you have children in the age range of 5 to 6 years and want to participate in our school booklet program? Please contact us on 081 74 3759 and we will put you on our distribution list for the attention of pre-primary schools. Topics include family, summer, culture, traditions and houses, transport and communications, occupations, autumn and more. We distribute countrywide in over 7 different languages.
For the last task that we're going to do today, boys and girls, let's all turn to page 19. On page 19, we are going to be doing the number 20. Now, the number 20 is made up of a 2 and a 0. And it's going to be your job to color in that big 20. Please make sure that you color neatly and inside the lines. After that, you're going to make 20 dots in the die that you can see there. And then from there, you're going to circle the word 20 in the words that you can see. You're also going to trace the number 20 as well as write the number 20. Then you're going to trace the name 20 and also write the name. So let's try and do some of these activities together. Let's take a look. Now the number 20 is very interesting because we always do it all the time. That's usually the last one and we say 20. So I know you already know it. We're going to start with our 2 and then our 0. So we start a little bit just before the top line and we go round, down, going across, and the feet are behind. That is our 2 and we already know how to write 2. Then we put a 0 next to it by going round. Good job. Let's try and draw another 20. We have our 2 goes round, down, going across, and the legs are behind. And then our 0 goes round. Make sure that you close your 0 nicely and that there are no gaps in between. Now we need to know how to write the name 20. So we will start at the top line, going down, cutting through the middle, and the feet are behind, and across on the dotted line. Then we go on the dotted line, down, up, down, up, making sure that our W has equal sides. From there, we're going to do a cross up to the dotted line and down, making sure the legs are there. After that, we have down, up, and across for the next letter. Again, make sure that the space in between your letters is also good, as well as the sides of your letters. Then we are going to go for the last 2 letters. We go down and a little flick for the feet with a cross on the dotted line. Then the last letter we have goes down, up, and crossing, passing, and there we go. So that is our number 20, both the number and its name. After that, we need to make dots in our die. And how do we do that, boys and girls? We are going to share equally the number 20 in these 2 boxes. So we're going to start. You can pick a red color, just like how I'm doing mine, and we're going to count, giving each one. Are you ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now we have made 20 dots in our die. Well done, everyone. Good job. Now that we're done with the first part, let's go back into our exercise to see what else we need to do. The bottom part is asking us to color. It is all about coloring. You first have to find 20 cans and then color 20. Nothing more and nothing less. After that, you're going to count 20 blocks and then color only 20 blocks. Then, you're going to look for the number 20 on the numbers that we can see and only color the number 20. Remember, our number 20 has a 2 and a 0. And then, after that, you're going to find the numbers that are before and after the number 20. So that's the part I'm going to help you with. So let's take a look at the board. The first thing I need to do is write my 20, and then we have to count to find the number before. We're going to start counting at 10. Are we ready? Let's go. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now, if you were listening carefully, the number we said before 20 was 19. So, we are going to write a 1 and a 9 for our number 19. And then after that, we now need to see what is behind 20. So, we will count from 19. We will say 19, 20. 21. So 21 has a 2 and a 1 in this order. Now we have completed it. The number before 20 is 19, and then the number after 20 is 21. Take your time with this exercise, boys and girls. Have fun whilst you're doing it and color neatly, please. I will see you when you're done after the advert break.
Follow us on MyZone Facebook Active Kids to watch your daily lesson and other fun activities with Zoe and Zoshi.
Boys and girls, we have now come to the end of our lesson and I hope you had fun. I know I did. Remember, if you don't know what to do or you're not sure, that's okay. You can always ask an adult for help. But promise me that you will finish your work by yourself. So now that we are done with our lesson, grade ones, we need to sanitize. Let's take our sanitizer and we rub inside our hands, around our hands, in between our fingers, good job, around our wrists, and our fingertips too. Please make sure that your hands are dry before you touch anything else. I wonder though, I haven't seen Zoshi the whole day. Maybe he's hiding from me. Zoshi, oh, there you are, Zoshi, hello. So, from Zoshi and I, we would like to say thank you for joining us today and goodbye.
Our online school will help you along the way. Find us at www.zoshi.online and download the booklet. Follow us on Facebook to never miss a video. Subscribe to our Zoshi Telegram channel if you want to receive daily updates. Proudly sponsored by the Ministry of Education, Arts and Culture, Namibian Community Trust, UNICEF, MyZone Online School, Amos Meerkat Syllabus, and Capricorn Foundation.